Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm just going to do another quick short video of some of the pickups, the horror pickups that I've picked up in the last week. I got some very interesting titles, some that I'm very looking forward to, and some of them I really wish I kind of skipped on them because there was one or two of them that was quite terrible. And I'm going to end with another little special, nothing too special, not a bust or anything like that, but it's a nice little piece that I'm going to end the video with. So yeah, let's not waste any time, let's get right into it. Right, so up first we have Open 24 Hours. This was just, I've seen the cover of this movie and I like the cover, and I didn't never seen a trailer to it. I heard nothing of it. I literally bought this film just by the cover alone. I took a little shot in the dark with it, and it paid off. It was a fun movie. I thought it was going to be a run-of-the-mill kind of slasher movie, kind of held in a kind of an abandoned, well, not an abandoned garage, but a kind of a garage in the middle of nowhere, or an Esso station, whatever you want to call it. And I thought it was just going to be your run-of-the-mill slasher movie, but it was a lot more to it than that, and it actually ended up being a real fun film, and I was really happy that I actually ended up getting it. This version of it is a German edition. You can't get an English version of it over here in Ireland, unfortunately. America has one, but I think it's region locked. So yeah, it had to be Germany again. Germany to the rescue as always. So fun film. If you're, like I said, good smart slasher movie, and really enjoyed this one. So up next we have The Hunt. This movie was incredible. Oh my god, I never laughed as much watching the first 30 minutes of this movie. It's the most entertained I've been for a long time. It had an incredible opening to it. Such a fun movie, very good cast in it. I can't talk about the movie because especially that opening 30 minutes, it was just incredible. But it's just a fun movie. It is uber violent. It has a lot of very creative deaths in this movie as well, and like I said, just an all-round fun movie. And again, this is another German release. It could not be bought over here, which is very frustrating. So again, Germany, happy days. Great movie, The Hunt. Check it out. Up next, I haven't seen this yet, Underwater. Now someone told me, now this probably is not true, but someone told me that this film is like The Thing but underwater. Now I don't believe a bit of that, to be honest. If that was the case, I probably would have got this a long time ago. But yeah, I haven't heard a whole lot about it. Not expecting a whole lot from it. I haven't seen, like I said. We'll get watched now in the next day or two, hopefully, and we'll see what we think. But again, another German release, can't be got over here, which is a shame. But yeah, look forward to seeing it. Right, up next we have The Lodge. That's enough of that. Up next we have Nightmares. Actually, no, I'm going to go back to that Lodge. This film, this film is the biggest heap of shite I've ever seen in my life. Why? This is the last time, and I mean it. And I said this to a few people. This is the last time I am going to buy a horror movie that is critically acclaimed. This film was awful. It was just awful. There was nothing unsettling about it. There was no suspense. There was nothing. It was terrible. I hated it. I don't know what film people were watching, and I'm kind of curious to see what you think out there about, if you've seen it yourselves, and let me know what you think. But oh god, Jesus, this film done the rounds online when it first came out, and again I fell for it, and I shouldn't have. Heap of shite. Can't wait to get rid of it. Never be watched again. Right, so up next we have Nightmares. This film is not too far off that Lodge either. I do love anthology movies. I'm a massive fan of anthology movies, but this one just fell far behind the likes of Creepshow, Tales from the Dark Side, Body Bags, all the likes of them movies. The stories were very boring, I'm not going to lie. Emilia Estevez, actually very young Emilia Estevez was in this movie. But yeah, it was just a very poor movie. But it is a nice addition by 101 Films. You get a Blu-ray and you get the DVD. Picture quality was very poor on it as well. I'm not going to lie, it wasn't too great. But I'll just quickly scatter through this this booklet, sorry. Yeah, some of the stories just felt... what stories was it? I think the first story just ended abruptly. Like, it was just... if you watch the start of Urban Legend, that's basically the first story in this. The second one, the Bishop of Battle, is Emilia Estevez that gets put into a video game. Terrible. It was just a terrible story. Terrible. The second one, the Benediction, it's basically the Jewel, I suppose, in a nutshell, kind of like that. And Night of the Rat probably had some of the worst visual effects you'll ever see. Yeah, it was just a poor movie. Just not great. So yeah, nightmares. Right, now up next we have a couple of 88 films. And before I actually take these out, I just want to thank John from Mondo Chelloveck Movies, because John was the one that actually went to HMV. He selected these movies for me, and he shipped them over to me as well. And I just want to do a huge shout out to John for doing that, because he really didn't have to. He actually just notified me. He told me that HMV were doing a deal on these movies, and he just asked me would I like to get some of get them to pick some up for me. Sorry, a bit tongue tied there. And of course he picked out 4 for me, and I'm really looking forward to seeing these. He gave a stamp of approval, which I think he was a bit hesitant to do so, because he's afraid that I might not enjoy them, but I'm sure I will. I have very similar taste to John. So I'm going to leave a link as well into John's channel under this description, so please do check out Mondo Chelloveck Movies. A great guy. So let's get into the movies. So up first, he picked out... I've seen none of these movies now. So the first one is Student Bodies. Again, I can't talk much about the movie because I do know nothing about it. I think this is a comedy horror, as far as I know. And I'll be interested to hear what people's comments are about it and what they think of it. But John seemed very confident with this one, so I'll open it up, and you do get an alternate artwork. I think it's basically just the same artwork, but it doesn't have the Slasher Classic Collection on top of it. So yeah, that is Student Bodies. Definitely look forward to seeing that. Then up next we have Popcorn. This is another one that John seemed very excited about, and I actually love the cover art on that. That is fantastic. But again, never heard tell of this movie. I think this was in the early 90s, this movie. It wasn't even an 80s slasher movie, which is quite surprising. So, Dee Wallace stars in it, so that's a bit of a plus. Dee Wallace from The Howling. Has a lot of features. And, yeah, another film that I'm really looking forward to. And the same thing with the artwork again, just without the Slasher Classics collection. So, yeah, that is Popcorn. So, up next we have... the House and Sorority Row. I did ask John to get this one for me. I seen the remake of it. Now I'm not a big fan of the remake, to be honest. It's very average actually, but I did watch the trailer of this, and it actually looked quite interesting. And yeah, so I did ask John if he could get one film to get this one for me, and thankfully he did. And these all look great together as well. If you actually just check out John's channel, he did kind of a video on his room, and you can see these all lined up, and they look absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I'll open the disc there as well. That actually does have alternate artwork. It's a completely different cover. That's it there. So yeah, so definitely looking forward to this one now. It'll probably be the worst out of the lot, and seeing I picked it. So we'll see. So that's House and Sorority Row. And then this is another one that John picked out for me, and I'm really happy you picked this one out for me. This is a good one. The Toolbox Murders. I did like the original. Oh, not the original. The remake of it. I thought it was a fun film, directed by Tobe Hooper. And I never seen this version. But this one, I don't even know if John realised it, but it's numbered. As you can see, it's 1621. It doesn't say how many, but if it's anything like the Terror Train edition I have, I presume it's 2,000 or 3,000. Sorry. So yeah, so it's nice to get a numbered edition. I don't know how many of these slasher collections come out with slipcovers. Like I said, I only own around 7 of them now. I think is it 7 or 6 or something like that. No, 6 I own, and 3 of them have slipcovers. So, and they're all numbered and slipcovers as well. So I don't know how many. So that's the alternate artwork you got with it as well. I actually changed it around because there was no point having the same cover. But I'm definitely looking forward to this one. and look at John as well. I was meant to say it. He asked me when he bought them. He heard this disc rattling around as if it fell out, and he wanted to just check to see if the disc was scratched. So of course I had no problem with John opening it, and he left a piece of tissue. I think he was leaving it in to protect the disc. So thanks again for that, John. It's really appreciated. And then you also get a small booklet with it as well. So yeah, the toolbox murders, and that's all my purchases that John got me. So John, I'm gonna look forward to watching these movies, and I promise I will let you know what I thought of them. I'm sure I'll get through them in the next week or two, and I'll let you know. So I'm gonna end this video with it's not like anything special, but it's a nice little piece, and I showcased this off before in my Halloween collection. But the video, my complete Halloween collection, the video is nearly around 35 minutes long, so I don't know how many people would have actually even copped this in the video. So I thought I'd just end this video, seeing it was a pile of horror, end with the greatest horror movie of all time. But this is a lovely German edition. It's a nice wooden box it comes in. But the real appeal to this box was is actually the what you call it, the media book that it comes in. It comes in a beautiful media book, and basically it shows you everything you get with it. So I'll turn this around and you slide her open, and let's see what you get inside. You get some of the weirdest things, like a bottle opener, a Halloween bottle opener. That's, yeah, not sure what a bottle opener is to do with Halloween, but sure. There we go. Then you also get these kind of, I think that's you get a few postcards, and you get a small poster as well. But yeah, that's a patient file. I don't know, it says number 609. I don't think that is to do with it's a number. I don't think it's a numbered edition. I think it's just the patient's file, the number himself. It could be the number. I'm not too sure. But yeah, we'll take this out, and I'll show you the postcards you get with it, and you also get a small poster as well. So here's the postcards for again. My lighting's a bit dark in here, folks, but I'm sure it will be fine. But there's some nice. Yeah, there you go. Just a couple of small postcards, and then you get a tiny poster, which I'll show. It's very small, so I'll be able to get it in frame. Oh, turn around. So yeah, it's just the original artwork. Yeah, so that's the poster, and then yeah, this is what kind of brought me to this edition. I loved the media book with it. If anyone has seen my Nightmare on Elm Street collection, this media book has something the same kind of feel. It actually feels like leather, and you can kind of see it there. It has a lovely look to it. And just try to show you the spine there, and then that's the back of it. And then we'll open her up and see what we get. So, oh, there you go. You're starting off. You get your soundtrack, which is great, because I actually never had the soundtrack to Halloween, so that's a plus. Oh, I actually do have it. I actually have it on vinyl. I do have the Halloween soundtrack on vinyl. So, like I said, this is a German edition, so everything is going to be in German, sorry. And yeah, you get a few nice pictures from it. And then at the back you have the Blu-ray, and you get the DVD as well. So yeah, I just fell in love with the media book. I always wanted a media book of this. It was just so beautiful, and yeah, I couldn't say no to it. So that's it. That is my complete Halloween collection. Not my complete Halloween collection. My my Halloween collectible. Sorry. And yeah, like I said, it's a nice solid box. So it's a nice piece. So that's it, folks. That is my few pickups that I've gotten over the last week. Again, another huge thank you to John at Mondo Chelloveck Movies. Really appreciate you getting them movies for me, John, and I really am looking forward to seeing them. So that's it, folks. So if you did like this video, please do give us a thumbs up, and of course leave a comment, and please do subscribe. And I will see you very soon with my next video. So take care, folks, out there. Bye bye.